Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Shadow Walrein because you're going to see its community day coming back around. Well, at least one of the Pokemon that is going to be featured in December, and you definitely want to go for this one here. Now, although Icicle Spear was increased for the energy required to use it, it's still going to be good. It has Powdered Snow, and Walrein is still on point. We're going to be pairing it up with Skarmory. Now, yes, they're both going to be weak to Electric, but at least we have Earthquake. It is going to be Shadow, taking a lot of damage. But you got the ground type. We're going to be using Nidoqueen alongside here. Almost purified that thing. That would have been bad. Alright, so let's see what we have going down here. They're going for Play Rough. We didn't really have much health left. They must have a Hydro Pump. So we're going to go ahead and try to farm them all the way down here. So I shield this up thinking that they might have had Ice Beam, but no, they definitely do have Hydro Pump there. So that's okay. We got plenty of energy here. Now, Poison Fang was increased for the energy required to use that, and they have a Bastodon back there. Earth Power is going to be doing quite a bit of damage. We're going to go straight for that. They let it go. Great. And they're going to be swapping. They have a Ferrothorn in the back. All right, so we're going to go ahead and lower the defense and swap into our Skarmory. We did showcase Skarmory a couple videos back. Thing is always putting in the work, but you have all these flyers now, so you're going to be able to resist that with your steel. But unfortunately, this Ferrothorn does have Thunder. I would have to say, yeah, that's pretty much what you're going to be wanting to run, as you can see how much damage it does. But since we did lower the defense, we're able to take them down. They're holding onto their shield for their Bastodon, but I think this Skarmory is going to be able to quick move them down. Not very effective. Double KO, but I still had a Pokemon, and we take that win. Moving on to our next opponent. Leading with Walrein the entire time, and we're met with a Alolan Ninetales. So does it have Charm or Powdered Snow? Powdered Snow, fine, we can stay right here, no problem at all. Now, this was a little quick. I don't think they're going to be throwing Wither Ball, so Psyshock, right? There it is. Doing some decent damage. Although Earthquake is going to be bringing them down very low here. Let's see what happens. I think they don't respect it. Yep. And can we Powder Snow down? Yeah, we're going to let this one go as well because there's really no point. We've already won this matchup here. The backline doesn't want to see that, so we've gotten rid of the threat here. And they have a Registeel. So we're going to go straight for Earthquake. I do believe they shield this one up. Okay, yeah, I was going to say that would have been pretty crazy. So they do have a decent amount of energy here. So we're going to bring in the Nidoqueen, which is basically resisting everything except for the Flash Cannon, but not too many people run that. Going for the Zap Cannon sounds good, and swapping into a Swampert. And since we still have 2 shields left, we're going to be looking pretty good up against this thing here. And we can let the first one go, but I'm going to be shielding it up. We're going to obviously let one go at some point here. But we have to win this matchup because going up against the Registeel with our Skarmory ain't happening, folks. Nah, that simply is not going to be working for us here. So letting this one go because they're going to be able to spam us. There's no need to shield every one of them. But now we have to because, well, we're going to get KO'd if we don't. Shielding up this last one here, and we're getting to our Sky Attack. Let's get it, Skarmory, putting in that work. And down they go. Going to immediately swap into our Nidoqueen. Now it's getting a little bit nervous here. So what I'm going to do is go for the Poison Fang, lower the defense, then go for the Earth Power so we can do more because it wasn't going to KO at that point, and our Poison Jabs weren't going to cut it either. So we're going to go ahead and lower that defense. They go for the Focus Blast, and they almost lock on down me, but we get to the Earth Power, and this will most definitely KO that Registeel. We take the win with the Nidoqueen at the end. Let's go. Moving it on to our next battle. What are we going to see in Azumarill? Now, what would happen if I had an Electric up front? Well, we'd have to work it out. We'd figure it out. It's not going to be great here. So we are met with an Azumarill. This is fine. If they have Play Rough, it's not going to be the best, but usually a lot of people have been running Ice Beam and Hydro Pump here, so let's see what they do have. We are going to let this go. Hydro Pump, fantastic. Going to be able to get to another Earthquake here. This is going to be able to bring the Azumarill pretty low. They've already used a shield. We are still holding on to 2 here. And although, yeah, not quite there, that's fine. Let's see what happens here. If this is an Ice Beam, we're surviving it. And we do not. Never mind. I guess that's not enough health left. And they get to another one. You gotta be kidding me. So we already know they have Ice Beam, so we're going to have to shield it up, right? Down they go. Great. And a Victory Bell. Okay, that sounds good to me. What do you have in the back? Is there a Fairy type, perhaps? A Fighter? So I go ahead and just stay here. Seeing that we are able to get to the Poison Jab. It is actually an Alolan Marowak with Fire Spin. Damn. That's not good because we got that Steel type in the back, and, well, that's super effective to us here. We're not looking too good, and they're still holding on to 1 shield. So how are we going to play around this? We are doing more damage since we did lower their defense with the Nidoqueen, but, yeah, let's see. Of course, they're shielding that first one up. Now it's a matter of can we get to the next one before they KO us here. So obviously shielding this up, they're going to be able to take us out in 2 more quick moves. So there's 1, and we get to it just on time. Quite literally, they had 1 more quick move to get to, and they're going to be able to take us out. And Skarmory taking the win up against a Fire type. Let's go. This is why we're using it now, because it's amazing. Next battle, met with a Wigglytuff. As much as I wanted to swap into the Skarmory or the Nidoqueen here, because both of those are super effective, I feel like let's just go ahead and just stay here. Next thing you know, we swap, they lock us at the hard counter, and it's a wrap. So we're just going to do our damage with the Walrein. Alright, so we're going to be getting 2 shields out of them, which is amazing. That's perfect. Nidoqueen as well as Skarmory alongside each other. That's a pretty good team there, so let's see what we can do. Alright, we're going to bring in the Nidoqueen, farm them down. We have to shield this up, don't have to, but we're going to go ahead and play it safe, because it is going to be an Ice Beam doing a lot of damage. They bring in a Vigoroth here, so we're going to go ahead and lower the defense. Wait a second, go ahead and catch this Body Slam, not like we, you know, just trying to farm up a little bit more with the Nidoqueen, so we have that energy ready to go here. So since the defense is down on that Vigoroth, we're going to be able to, I don't know if we can farm them down. I think that's going to get a little ambitious here. One more body, no, I guess we are. And we're going to actually shield this up. We could barely survive it, but we want to hold on to that health here. Since they're shieldless as well, I kind of feel comfortable doing this. So they bring in their Wigglytuff. Probably could have farmed them down, but I just, again, I don't want to get greedy and screw it all up. And they've got their own Skarmory in the back. So if I would have farmed them down, I think we could have been able to almost hit 2 Brave Birds here. So we go for the Poison Fang right as they hit their charge move here. Now this is not going to KO, which is not a good thing, because now they're going to be able to farm extra, 1 more quick move's worth. Bringing in the Skarmory, going for the Brave Bird with the lower defense on that Skarmory, but it's not very effective. They're going to be able to take the win. Had to include this here because got to show my respect to another Skarmory user. Don't really see those too often anymore. Next battle, met with a Lanturn. Are you freaking kidding me? So, yep, this is the electric that we're talking about. So how am I going to play out around this one here? Well, let's go ahead and see what happens. We got Earthquake on this thing, and this is a Shadow Walrein. So we're going to be doing quite a bit of damage and spamming pretty fast as well. Let's see if they let it go or shield it up. And they let it go. We pretty much one-shot the Lanturn. It kind of stood there for a second, stunned, like, damn, I didn't shield that up. They're bringing in a Mantane, and this is a very good sign for me here, because they are going to be part flying. It's not super effective because of the water typing, but I mean, look at that damage. We've already bring them into the yellow. This is just absolutely amazing. Hitting me with an Ice Beam. Are you kidding me? Let's keep it going here. Going for another Icicle Spear, and this Walrein is just running over this team. Down goes the Mantane. What do they have in the back? We're not even going to be able to see, because we're taking that win right about there. Walrein, thank you very much. Let's keep it moving here. What are we going to see for the next one? A Whiscash. I'll take it. No problem at all. We're going to be doing a decent amount of damage with that Icicle Spear. And opposed to their Mud Bombs, it's really not too much of a threat. I mean, it starts to add up. Actually, you know, it's a lot of damage there. But you're going to see how much this does as a Shadow as well. So being part water, it's not super effective. But as you can see, the Powdered Snow is just really adding up as well. Going for another one. Do they want to shield it up? And they do. So what are we going to do? Shield this up or let it go? If we let it go, we'll barely survive. So we're going to go ahead and just shield it up to make sure we survive the next one here, which is, we're going to have like 1 HP. We might be able to get to it. Yep, 1 HP and we get to it. Are you kidding me? Let's go. Walrein holding on for dear life here. And these IVs are not even ideal. So they want to double shield that thing. So we're going to go ahead and bring in the Skarmory, farm them down, and let's see what they have in the back. They're bringing in their own Dugong here. Okay, another water and ice type. Getting to the Brave Bird before they do hit me with the Icicle Spear or the Icy Wind. Now this is going to be doing quite a bit of damage since we did just lower our defense by 2 stages, and yeah, not quite super effective, but doing a lot. Toxicroak on the team, switching it up here. See, it's another Pokemon that does have a ground type move, so it kind of could protect us from electric types here, right? Alright, so they have a Mandibuzz in the back. So this is no problem at all. We can let this Aerial Ace go, at least the first one. I think we may shield up the next one here, and just to take a clean win, okay? We don't need to be playing all these games here. So shielding it up, getting to the next Mud Bomb or Sludge Bomb, and taking the win with our Toxicroak shiny. Let's get it. Moving it on to the next one here. Walrein is putting in the work for me. Always really does. Since they did debuff its Icicle Spear or nerf it, it's still fine. It doesn't really make too much of a difference. It does lose a certain amount of matchups, but I'm not going to get all nitpicky about it. So they're bringing in a Pelipper. So you got to see that beautiful lag. I don't think they would just sit there like that. This is esport ready. Okay, so they're already at a disadvantage because of that. So at this point, I can't say, oh, look how good I am. Look how well I'm playing right here. All right, they actually stood out and wanted to continue to fight. So that's good for them. Yeah, sometimes you got to keep on going. It's not like before where you can stop attacking and say, oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll stop attacking because they're lagging. Not anymore. Everybody's just going to keep on attacking. So shout out to this opponent here for staying into the fight even though they were lagging. Maybe they're playing some sort of strategy. A lot of people like to play mind games like that. Who knows? Like, oh, I'm gonna let it go for a second, see if I can still beat him, but I highly doubt it. Probably go Battle League lag. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
Sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!